or cartoon secrets you never noticed. Whether it be a secret hater when SpongeBob ripped his pants, a hidden character in Finding Nemo, or a surprise appearance from one of your favorite Inside Out 2 characters showing up somewhere she should not be. In today's video, we're exposing all of these secrets that nobody wanted you to see. Family, have you ever noticed anything weird inside the SpongeBob episodes? Because a lot of times they might be hiding things, but actually tricking you into looking at something else. Like when SpongeBob might point at this, or even point at his hair like this. But what they didn't want to show you is that there are hidden secrets in every episode if we just look a little closer, like this. Our first cartoon secret is from SpongeBob SquarePants and the Pretty Patties.
Pretty Patties, available in 6 designer colors.
Designer? Family, these Pretty Patties are supposed to be famous in SpongeBob for how pretty they look. But what everyone in Bikini Bottom did not know is that after we ate these Pretty Patties, they're gonna transform into something pretty themselves. And not in a good way. Now, if we would have noticed one small secret in the background of the SpongeBob episode, you would have noticed one very weird thing. Look at this scene where the crowds are gathering outside of SpongeBob and Squidward's house. We see all of the people from Bikini Bottom and SpongeBob and Patrick in the front. But oh wait, if we look even closer, you'll see that SpongeBob and Patrick's legs seem to have disappeared. Like, I'm sorry, SpongeBob and Patrick, what happened to the bottom half of your body? Is it from eating all of the Pretty Patties? Did they make you go invisible? Because I'm sure if the public would have known that these are the symptoms of eating your Pretty Patties, then I don't think they would want them as much as they do. Well, unless they're crazy. If they would have known of the weird side effects from the Pretty Patties, like the discoloration, somebody's skin growing its own kilt, or people's tongues completely changing colors. Ooh! This tongue looks like a moldy green version of the game Twister!
Look what I got under me, Kim!
Oh!
And look at our tongues!
What's wrong with you?
Oh!
We want our money back. All 46,853 of us.
A glow-in-the-dark tongue? Yeah, I think I'll keep mine for today. But thank you, glow-in-the-dark Pretty Patty. Now please go away. And family, look at this. Not only did those Pretty Patties cause all of those weird things, look at this fish in Bikini Bottom back here. Did the Pretty Patty cause that too? Seriously, dude, what happened to you? I hope he's wearing a morph suit. Family, look at this scene from Finding Dory. There is a secret character hidden inside. Here we have a scene of Dory in an aquarium swimming with all of the kids watching behind a glass wall. But do you notice a secret character hidden inside of this scene? Well, family, it's very positive that if you weren't looking, you would have never noticed this crazy secret inside this movie. Because look at this kid right here that Dory seems to be looking at. This is not no regular character. It's not just any kid on a school field trip. Look right there. This kid looked exactly like Riley from Inside Out. And family, if you don't believe me, look at this scene from the real Inside Out movie of Riley in her school classroom, and her friends from the class are all around too. Just like this dude right here, who seems to be right beside Riley in the Inside Out movie, and he's even wearing the exact same shirt in both scenes. Family, this shows us that Riley and her friend were in the same movies, not only in Inside Out, but also in Finding Dory too. It's the exact same classroom that was in the classroom in Inside Out, but also on a field trip together in Finding Dory. Whoa. And family, this makes perfect sense because in the movie Finding Dory, Dory actually leaves Australia and goes all the way to California, which is 233 miles away from where Riley from Inside Out lives in San Francisco. So that would mean Riley and Riley's class all took a school field trip all the way to California for that day. Ooh. Okay, next up we have another secret from SpongeBob, and specifically one that seems so crazy. In this scene, Bikini Bottom is completely on fire and in the dumps because it was reported that there is a scary monster on the loose. This caused so much chaos and fear from all of the people who live in Bikini Bottom that everyone started panicking and going crazy. Look at this, family. Those are two firefighters right there on the ground, and it looks like they're trying to save someone with one of those tarps that you can catch if somebody falls. Because look at the top of this building right here. It looks like the wall is broken in the shape of a person. And if we take an even closer look on the very bottom of the ground, you'll notice somebody's legs right down there. And that was probably the person that the firefighters were trying to save. And family, that's not even the craziest thing about this scene, because if we pay attention to why this place was caught on fire and everyone's going so crazy, it was all because this monster that SpongeBob and Patrick were talking about. And who did we discover that monster to actually be? Well, family, it was a cutie little butterfly inside of a bubble. Yes, that cute little butterfly made everyone go extremely crazy. But the real secret is, why would a tiny butterfly do all this destruction to the town? And that only leaves us with one answer, and that answer is maybe Wormy really was a monster and as terrible as everyone said. Because I don't know how else the whole town would be on fire and everyone going crazy unless that monster was the one doing all of the destruction. Family, look at this cute little bird that was in the movie Turning Red. Now, this is a Canadian bird that you can find in the country of Canada, but we all know that birds like to fly and migrate away. Birds can fly very long distances depending on the weather where they live. So, for example, when it gets very cold in Canada, the birds like to fly away to somewhere more warm, like in the south. And that's exactly why we seen this exact same bird that was in Turning Red that's supposed to be in Canada, and now it's in this series Doug, where everyone lives in America. Family, we all know Doug, the cutie little dog, originally from the movie Up. Everyone loved this dog, and then he got his very own series where we see a lot of different Easter eggs just like that bird from Turning Red. First the birds in Canada, now it's in America. Where are these birds gonna fly to next? This next secret from SpongeBob is so funny. Okay, here we have SpongeBob singing their song, Ripped Pants. And I'm gonna show you this video, and I want you to see if you spot the secret. If you spot the secret, family, comment down below.
Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.
No! Family, this song is so crazy. So weird, but also low-key pretty funny. But I'm not sure if you caught the secret hidden inside of this scene. Now, family, when SpongeBob and everyone was singing, did you notice these two people on the very left side of the screen? Everybody else is singing, dancing, clapping, but not these two. These two are just staring at SpongeBob with their mouths wide open, like in a trance. And I can't tell if they love SpongeBob's performance or hate it. Either way, it's very weird, and I do not know why they're acting like that. Hi, little fishies, are you okay? I mean, to be honest, if I was them, I would probably be confused too, watching a sponge in the sea singing and ripping his pants all at the same time. Like, dude, why are you even here? Shouldn't you be in somebody's kitchen sink scrubbing dishes or something? Because low-key, you kind of look like Scrub Daddy dish sponge. Just saying. Look at this next secret in the movie Toy Story, where we see something very subtle but very cool. In this scene, Bonnie has her new toy Forky that she's playing with in school. And family, do you notice anything in the background that might jump out at you? Well, family, if you look very closely, we'll see a character that you might recognize. There is a girl wearing a pink outfit with two pigtails in her hair, and that is none other than Boo from Monsters, Inc. Family, if Boo was in the same classroom as Bonnie, that means that both of those girls went to the same school and were in the same class. So that means Toy Story and Monsters Inc. universes both collide in some way that we don't exactly know about yet, but we could potentially reveal more secrets in the future when we get more Easter eggs from the movies. Family, what about this secret right here from the movie Turning Red? In this scene, Mei Li turns from human into giant red panda and ends up running around her whole entire school. And while she was panicking, she actually ran so fast that she accidentally hit down these two characters and made them fall to the ground. And I don't know if you've noticed who that character was that fell right down, because family, this is Riley from Inside Out 2. Yes, that's her in the same school as Mei Li. So if she's at the same school, then that means that both of them live very close together, and both Mei Li and Riley could even potentially be in the same class. Family, smash like on today's video if you didn't know that, and you're loving figuring out all of these secrets from these cartoons that you never knew. Look at this next scene from SpongeBob. I'm just gonna let you watch and see for yourself.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
Family, in this scene, do not let SpongeBob's stinky breath distract you, because who we're actually looking for in this scene is Tom. You know, the chocolate dude from SpongeBob.
Chocolate! 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 Chocolate!
Yes, that dude loves chocolate. And family, do you see Tom in this scene right here? Yes, if you spotted him right there, you are correct. But family, look at this secret that I'm about to tell you next. Not only do we see one Tom in the crowd, we actually can see two. Because if you look 2 rows behind the first Tom, you will see another one of him right there. And not only is there 2 of them in that first scene, if we look at this next scene right here, we'll actually see not 1, not 2, but 3, 4, 5 different Toms in that big theater. And you'll notice we actually see a bunch of different characters that are doubled up and look the exact same.
Way to go, buddy. It took us 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days!
And it took us 3 seconds to notice that you, Tom, are an imposter. Look at this next scene from Lilo and Stitch. There is something hiding in it. Just like when Lilo goes to the window to see a shooting star. If you look very closely to the very left, you'll see a plushie that might look like a regular elephant to you or me. But family, that elephant is not regular at all, because that's actually a plushie from the Disney movie Dumbo. You know, the one of a cute little elephant. And what about this hidden reference in Turning Red? Do you remember when Mei Li was going through the hallways in her school? She actually had a huge crush on this boy right here. But look at what it says on this boy's shirt. It actually says Scapula. And I don't know if any of you have a good memory, but Scapula is actually the name of the band from the movie Disney's Coco. And it was a metal rock band that we see performing right here in the land of the dead, which means that this rock band must have been a very famous band before they all passed away, which makes it extra cray that all these years later, Mei Li's crush is a fan of that band. Whoa. Dead or alive, that band made history. Family, if you like today's video, smash like and smash subscribe. Click any video right here for the next Anything Alexia episode, or click right here to go get Baby Nuggy, Saucy Nuggy, or brand new Chili Nuggy and Buffy Nuggy at shopalexia.com. Me and all the Nuggy Land characters love you so much, and we'll see you all in tomorrow's video.